Hello, everybody, and welcome to another impromptu episode of Star Wars Unlimited Power TCG podcast. I keep calling us a podcast. I don't really know why we're not really a podcast, but I suppose it's a label as well as any others. If you enjoy our stuff, then obviously do the usual YouTube dance of dropping us a like and a subscribe and a comment to feed the YouTube algorithm and get us shared far and wide and all that jazz. If you're joining us from the UK as well, do please look into joining our UK focused Facebook group, where we've been very diligently and hard at work adding as many events as we can to the event planner in there, so you can see all the pre-releases that are going on in the UK. And a couple of the upcoming tournaments as well that we know about. I'm sure there'll be more as time goes by. We'll add them all in there, and hopefully it'll be a great one-stop shop for finding out where all the UK organised play is taking place. And finally, I just want to point everybody who is interested into one of our friend of the channels, Spellbound Games, who's UK-based online retailer. If you still need to get some Star Wars Unlimited boosters or accessories, do give their shop a look. Get some good discounts, good service. The guy who runs it is also a Star Wars Unlimited player. He's on the Discord, he's on the Facebook, top bloke. Go and give him some love. Awesome. So turns out I've bit the bug a little bit for this game, and so in absence of physical cards to play with and buy and open boosters, I've been looking into all sorts of accessories and things that we can get to keep things going in the meantime. I've bought a lovely, big, huge binder thing, which is not really showing up very well on either of these cameras because I wasn't planning to show it off here. And frankly, it's a binder. You know what binders are. I wasn't planning on getting one of these because I was just going to play the cards, but I figured I'll get a binder for all the foils I get in case I manage to collect a foil set somehow. Who knows? I might buy enough cards. We shall see. But the main reason why I wanted to do this video is this lovely little deck box here in front of me, which is a laser cut piece of MDF that I bought off Etsy from a UK seller, and I've absolutely done no research whatsoever planning for this episode that is somewhat unexpected in my doing. It comes from a UK based seller called... What are they called? That would be helpful to know, wouldn't it? They are called Customized Gaming. There'll be links in the description, all this sort of jazz. It arrived midday-ish today. I spent a little bit of time building it with super glue and what's it called? PVA glue for the wood glue. It all comes flat packed and you glue it together in pieces, and it's customized with a little something that you might have noticed on the front there of the box. I'm just going to crack it open and show you all the bits of this and how it all looks and how it all feels. The lid is a little tight on there, but I'm getting used to being able to put the lid on and take it off more effectively. That's the lid, that's how wide it is. You can see the tabs for where the MDF pieces all came together and glued together on all sides of the lid there. There we go. This clear plastic is a piece, this is a customised piece, which when I ordered it I asked specifically for that film title to be inscribed on there. You've got another piece in here, another piece in here for the little video heads, and that's the lid. And inside are my two proxy starter decks until the real thing comes along and I can gladly bin these and get some genuine product and support them in nice, along with my two promo hyperspace Luke and Vader that I got from the demo games in Dragonmeet back in December 2023, if you're watching this even like really far in the future, God knows. And this is the deck box. So again, this all came flat packed, so I've put this all together. It's got 3 compartments. They're all the same compartments ultimately, and it comes with, you can build 3 of these little accessory boxes if you want to. I only built the one because I figure I'll have this deck here, and accessories in the middle. So I've got dice for health, dice for life. This is what I'm going to be using as my initiative counter because I'm a massive Thrawn nerd, it would seem. Dice for experience, dice for shield tokens, and then you've got the 2 decks either side, which fit handily in. And very cleverly, they've got these little holes built designed into the bottom of the deck box, so you can just push the decks out for easy access once you've got them all in there. These are standard 50 card, 50 for Star Wars Unlimited size decks, fully sleeved, and they go in there, and that's the bottom. So you have the outer piece is built in the sides and the bottom, and then the inner is another one, another set of pieces that are all glued together and then slid in and glued in fairly solidly. This is full of stuff, and I don't really want to turn them upside down. There we go. Okay, so again, you got the sides. You can see. Oh, dice falling out. That's not helpful. You can see how it's all come together in terms of the tabs of the Lasercut MDF. If you've done any Lasercut MDF before for Warhammer scenery or anything else, and you know exactly what this is and how it all works and goes in. So you could make 3 of these. It does come with the materials. I just haven't finished gluing them all together yet because, like I said, I don't really see the need at this point to have more than one accessory compartment. So that goes in there. The way I'm storing my leader cards in these rigid top loaders won't really fit, but they do fit very nicely like that on top, rather than going inside. Or I'm just going to rotate them around 90 degrees so they fit a little bit easier, and they'll store like that very nicely. So that is this lovely little VHS style deck box. Some of you younger Star Wars Unlimited players or people who are interested in it might not have ever seen a proper VHS tape, or even know what one is, who knows, but that's the format of what video was stored on when the original Star Wars movie first came out, so I thought it was quite apt. And yeah, there we go. That's my handy little deck box that I'll be taking to pre-release in case anyone wants to try out a demo game with a couple of starter decks again before these proxy cards get binned, once the actual real ones are available to purchase and ship and buy and play with and so forth. So yeah, I really like this. I'm very proud. I'm waiting to see when I take it to pre-release. I'm going to in Cheltenham on Saturday the 2nd of March. How many people notice the title and comment on it on this box? We'll see. I'm sure there'll be a few Star Wars nerds, so that would be nice. Another accessory that I bought from this Etsy seller, I absolutely adore, but I'm a little bit less happy with it on reflection than I thought I would be, and I'll go through the reasons why. It is a life counter, obviously in the style of the Death Star, coming into range of the moon of Yavin 4, which looks amazing and cool, and it can scroll down nice and easily it goes all the way from 35 to 1 and 0, which is as you would do. There are a couple of reasons why I wouldn't recommend this. The first one is the screw is used on the bottom is a rounded screw, so it won't sit flat against a surface and it will kind of rock around a bit, and it won't sit flush, which is a shame. The second, as you can see from that angle that I just did there, is that the top part is very thick, which is great and all, but the problem is, if you were to be sitting over from this on a table, the angle is such that you can't really see down into what the life total is very easily. It's going to be great for games that I do on the overhead camera here and use that as a life counter, because you'll be able to see it and it'll look really characterful, and it'll be nice and obvious to an overhead camera such as the display that I'm using here. But I won't see much use in table gaming, I suppose, at a store or at any other venue where I go and play somebody else in person. I'll just use dice for that, or maybe get hold of some other counter, we shall see. But for what it is and how it looks, and obviously the Star Wars feeling for it, it's great. I absolutely adore it. It's wonderful, and I'm very glad I bought it. So these both came from the same Etsy seller. I'm very happy with them. I wanted to share them with you here. I'm not being paid to do so. I'm just proud of these things, and I wanted to show them off. So if you're interested, have a look. If you're not, maybe they'll inspire you for other deck boxes and other things that you might look to make yourself feel a little bit more involved in the game and the universe, really, that you're playing and that we'll all be playing. So yeah, thanks for your time. Hope you enjoyed it. As usual, all the likey, subscribey, commenty crap. Thanks very much, and see you next time. Cheers.